Assalamu alaikum. Today the topic we are going to discuss that is about the motivation. We must have heard about it. This is not a difficult terminology. Motivation is heard by every other person. That this student needs a motivation. This person needs a motivation. He got so much skills. He is skillful, but he only requires the motivation. And this student is a very hard work, and he will only need to have a push and a motivation, then he can do rigorously in any task which is desired by any other person. So, the motivation is a force of pulling and pushing to a particular individual to get the goal. And this is a very simple thing. Whenever someone is motivated, it the first stage of the motivation is your desire. If you are desirous enough, if your ambition is high enough, then you can get your desire, and you try very much hard to get the desire, and you will be started striving for that particular desire, and you become task oriented, and you become very much ambitious to get that goal. This is basically because of your motivation. If you want to become a doctor, that is your motivation, and you are working very hard to become a doctor. That is the motivation. If you want to become an engineer, and you take interest in the physics and the maths, and you started working hard for this is because of your motivation. If you want to become a scientist or an astronaut, and you are making very good effort for that is known as the motivation. So, motivation is a push and the pull force which is requiring your level of intelligence as well, and you would be working hard to achieve your desires and to achieve your goals. But simply, I would try to be very much brief in explaining and elaborating the motivation, because whenever there is a motivation, there would be a cycle of the motivation in which you would be keeping the individual will be in the one corner of a circle, and individual is making an effort his and he is making an effort to achieve that goal, that is known as an action. And for example, if there is a one person who is feeling thirsty, and he is reaching to the dispenser to get the water, that is known as the action, because every motivation is required by an action, and whenever that action is fulfilled, then he will be feeling satisfied. In the same way, if some person is there who want to become a doctor, he is making an effort for that, and he is working very much hard, and he is taking an action, and after taking the action, his desire is fulfilled. He will be feeling more satisfaction, and his goal is achieved. The first thing is the individual in it. The second is the action which is taken by an individual. And the third is the level of satisfaction he is achieving whenever his motivation is achieved. And the last one is the goal. He has achieved his goal. If there is a student who is striving very much hard for getting A grade and or A star, and he is taking an action for it, he is making rigorous preparation for that, and he that would be considered as his action, and whenever he is receiving the result, and that is according to his expectations, that is achieving the goal, and he will be feeling more relaxed. This is the simplest way of explaining the motivation, because number of the theorists, they have given various types of the definitions of the motivation, but this I have explained you what is the introduction of the motivation, and what could be the possible example for the motivation. And now I would like to explain two very important and the common examples of the motivation. There are two types of the motivation. That is, the one is the intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation versus extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic is referred to whenever you are making an effort to achieve the goal from inside the individual. That is known as intrinsic motivation. For example, if a student is working hard to achieve the good grades from his with his own personal thought, that is the thought which is coming from inside the individual, which is coming from your own insight, which is coming from your own mind. That is known as the intrinsic motivation. You are self driven by your own self. This is the intrinsic motivation. For example, if I am making this video and I am motivated by my own self, and I have planned this idea that I will be delivering the lecture on the motivation, and this idea is coming from inside without any greed, without anything else. That is known as the intrinsic motivation, in which that action is taken place by the individuals himself or herself. This thought is coming from inside the individual, and the extrinsic motivation is that motivation that rest of the members, our friends are motivating us to do something, our parents are motivating us to do something. That is because of the extrinsic motivation. And if some student is being asked and motivated by the parents, if you will be getting good grades, you will be getting motorbike or some other incentive as a result, if you have shown the good performance, then this would be known as the extrinsic motivation, and that individual is making an effort to get incentives. That is the extrinsic motivation, which is coming from the environment, from the rest of the members, from our friends, from our family, from the parents, from the teachers. And if some student is learning the lesson because of the teacher's appreciation, that is also extrinsic motivation. But if a